Okay, hey everybody. So this is just so Laufey's new album came out, and so this is going to be me reviewing the album, just what I think of things. I've been a Laufey fan for a long time, and I like recording on my hilariously terrible camera. And so we're just gonna go through the songs. We're gonna go from bottom to top, and just quick credibility on why I think I'm at least okay to rank these because I've been a fan for a long time. Um, yeah, like most listened artists for like 5 years. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, here we go. So first we have uh at the bottom slots. Actually, how many songs are on this album? Hold on, let me just count real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, big, pretty long album for her. Yeah, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so at the bottom we have Clean Air. I'm very confused by this song. Why is Live country? I love country. I've been listening to country for a long time. Um, but this doesn't make any sense. This is just Sabrina Carpenter's Slim Pickings again. So I'm just all around very confused by this choice. Doesn't really seem to make too much sense. Um, like it's not a bad song, and it's just not a Leve song in any way, shape, or form. So that's weird. Um, Next up, we got A Cautionary Tale. I think that it's so I have I'm kind of structuring this into like a tier list in my mind. So I have like the classics that are the best forever, and then like really, really good songs generally, and then good Leve songs, and then yeah, that sure is a Leve song. I mean, I enjoy it. There's nothing against the song. It's just kind of unexciting. And then actively bad. Clean Air is actively bad, and A Cautionary Tale is passable leve. I think that it's fine. I'm just not really drawn to super lyrical leve. I think that she writes very good lyrics and they're very touching, but they don't always invoke the kind of experience I'm looking for when I listen. That's just a personal thing. Um, and then kind of same goes for Snow White, which is next on the list. I think it's the melody is nice, but overall it kind of struck me as a kind of song and more of a like this is pretty good overall. But it didn't really hit that point of being like amazing. Um, it's weird to have to try to rank the interludes, but I think that Cuckoo Ballet probably goes in as part of the general Leve interludes. Like I always like that she has these as part of as part of her albums. Like I love Nocturne, and so I think continuing the tradition is nice, but it's kind of seems a little bit whatever in some ways. It's like first Nocturne was this revolutionary thing, and Cuckoo Ballet is a very good orchestral piece overall, but it doesn't really move me in the same way that other pieces would. Okay. Moving to B tier. Next we have Tough Luck. Tough Luck is weird for me because I think that the promotion for the song kind of skewed my vision of it. Um, like the tough luck, you know their time is up. I like the chorus. I like that's a really fun. Like the chorus surprised me when the single first came out and I heard it. But this whole like I should congratulate you for somebody. Da, 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 da. I mean it's very cheesy when played on its own without the build up. So I think the marketing team definitely kind of screwed that one up for me. But it's not a bad song overall. I kind of like it. And it's kind of had this weird. I hated it at first, but it kind of browbeat me into enjoying it. So I'm Tough Luck is like the bottom of B tier for me somehow, even though I did not like it at all. But it's a pretty good anime song at this point. I'm pretty happy with it. Um, I was pretty surprised. Next up, we have Castle in Hollywood. I enjoyed that one. I think that her imagery is nice, the melody is nice. Um, yeah, very good, very good. It's kind of not a ton to say. I just think it's above the super slow leve, and I think that like the melody line she has of what is it again? It's like um the one like I don't even remember it, but I remember liking it. Um, and Forget Me Not was almost an A tier for me, but I ended up kind of putting it at the top of B tier, just because I felt like it. I like the melody. I like the singing in Icelandic. I think it's very, very nice. I always love when Laufey sings in Icelandic. And like the message is wonderful. It's just a very good song overall. It just didn't really quite hit the same level as as the rest of the A tier songs for me. It just was, but it was really on the cusp. I had it there for a long time. Um, yeah, I think it's just like a very, very good Leve song, but if you didn't necessarily listen to Leve and just heard the song, you kind of have a hard time like placing it over whether it was good, like why is she singing Icelandic, what's happening? Oh, I guess she's Icelandic. But like if you have been following her, I think it's a very good Leve song, but it's kind of doesn't really fit in that great song ratio. Um, Mr. Eclectic, I'm out here ripping the Claro shirt, so I I don't want to be a performative male. I was doing this before, and I don't even like Masha that much, but I guess I'm here now. I think it's a good song. I always love it when Leve goes bassa. Um, it's always fun. The Claro background vocals are pretty good. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Claro. Well, that's not what I meant to say. You can't go wrong with Claro Boss. No, what? No, sorry, we're not talking about Claro. You can't go wrong with Leve Bossa Nova. She'll always knock it out of the park. And even if I don't love the subject matter, I think it's a little bit very TikToky, like here's the trend that's going on, and we can now use this as like this is great TikTok audio for all the performative men out there and all the horrible dating stories, which do happen, but I don't know. Like in some ways, like the song is so good that the lyric I'm kind of ignoring the lyrics here, but I'm fine with that. Then we got Sabotage. Holy crap. What a song. Um it's just a crazy way to end the album in a lot of ways. Like the orchestral, I think that captures the emotion perfectly well. Um, at the end is just insane. I was like, man, this is a nice way to end the album, and then like it ended with this just ridiculous score at the end, and I was like, oh my God, this is a really good song. Um, it's just so weird for Olivia to go so atonal. You don't hear that a lot from her. Maybe like in some of the orchestral stuff you heard it, but it's rare for it to be just so in your face like that, but I kind of like it. It's a cool effect, especially with like the messaging with like the lyrics of the song and like the breakdown. I think it's a very cool effect, and I think it's honestly a pretty interesting way to end it, especially to like break all the established rules that the album has made and just fucking go all out. It's very cool. Too Little Too Late. This one just got me in like in my heart. I don't know what about it. Just like the rise of action to like the fall to like I think they were bringing back the Bewitched motif, and it's like oh my God, Leve, Jesus Christ, you're ripping my heart out here. And like that's in many ways the kind of like Leve song and like writing that goes together that I like. Sometimes it feels like it can't quite get to that point, and you just like have a song that kind of passes by. But sometimes it just like hits you there, and Too Little Too Late definitely did that for me. Definitely very, very good. And then I also put Silver Lining at top of A. I think this is also an effect of me doing this so early in the process. Uh, like I just listened to Silver Lining so much and got so excited about it that I just been humming it to myself. So I think at this point I think it's a pretty good song. But I also have listened to like that song more than anyone else on this album. So maybe that's just like a recency bias and like the fact that I have been so into this one song for so long. But overall, it's just an incredible, like very good song, very good melody. Like the message doesn't really make any sense, but honestly, the melody and is just so nice and like the swaying and the drums it's and, like the tss, 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 tss drum part is really really nice. So I easily top of A. Yeah. Like the rest of AT is a little bit weird because Sabotage and Mr. Eclectic are both pretty strange songs. Um, but Silver Lining is like the first like very very good song. And then we're in S tier. I think that these are the best of the album. Uh, Carousel, I just like. Um, it really does feel like you're on this carousel moving around, and it's honestly fantastic. I think it's one of the it's what Laufey does best. Is she just writes extremely straightforward. Yeah, she just writes extremely straightforward, like really good songs with a really good concept. Like sometimes her concepts aren't as good, but this one really hit for me. Like the way that she just uses I don't know, it's good. Um, Lover Girl. Oh, come on. It's just a classic immediately. Like it came on and the entire and then basically every Laufey fan is dancing to it. It's kind of the big hit off of this album and it's I think it's there for a reason because it's really really fun. The it's just a fun rhythm and then yeah and also Bossa Leve always works well for me. Um and then last I have Clockwork. Very dreamer-like in some ways. It kind of serves the same kind of purpose and sets the tone for the album. And I don't know, maybe this is just the fact that I was waiting for this for so long, and like it finally comes out and I hear Clockwork, I'm like, yes, yeah, yeah. But yeah, just fantastic song overall. So I think that will definitely be at the top of my list. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna give a solid. How do I share my screen? Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show off the tier list that I currently have. Um, yeah, just everybody take a look at that for a little bit. Uh, yeah, I just explained all of this already. Maybe I could have had this up as a visual aid earlier, but I did not. And then I also have my list of every Leve song, um, with 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 rankings. Um, yeah. So here's about where I think each of these songs go within my previous ranking. Um, yeah. I also in this tier list separated Christmas Wow from Christmas Meh because they didn't really feel like songs. And then I also didn't include any of the overall redos or covers. And if Leve's a feature but like didn't write the song, I didn't include it. I'm not sure about these two honestly, but I know that like Night to Remember is a collab, not a feature, so I included it. Not a big fan of that song. It's okay. Yeah, if people I guess want a longer list of like me explaining this, hopefully that might be entertaining. Um, Tell me if I'm better than Noah Cooper and if you agree with these rankings more than his rankings. Cause uh yeah, cause I want to beat him. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay.